Hey, what's going on? Y'all back with another one, This is the Independent Thinking Series, the 32nd edition. Embracing being an independent thinker, the 32nd edition. Yes, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I know the sports world is crazy. We are not going to talk about that mess over there in the so-called, they call it the so-called Middle East. I'm going to leave that alone because that I try to tell you, this thing is going to be talked about the whole month. What did I tell you about October? This whole month, ever since they did it this month, that's going to be talked about all the way through Halloween. It may not be out of the news yet. It might be talked about the rest of the year because everybody's panicking and on high alert. So that's a sidebar conversation I'm talking right now, and we're going to switch it to sports. A lot of upsets. Shouts out to Cam and them. It is what it is, man, and a lot of upset. My team lost it to the Jets. Great defense. They have a good defense, by the way. But what it goes to show you, it's hard to be undefeated in the NFL, and that's life, man. I was watching when Gilly was hosting on the live stream, and I watched the game as well. But it's just incredible, man. It's incredible. What's going on, APTV? Salute, man. Salute. But this stuff right here, man, like the sports world is crazy. I know the NBA is going crazy right now, and I think Giannis did not like the Lakers in the preseason. He made some comments. He acted like it's a playoff game. It's preseason. No one cares about that shit. So, yeah, the Cowboys won yesterday. I don't care for them like that, but even though they beat the weak Chargers, that they should win that. If they would have lost to the Chargers, that says a lot about that. But they was on the road, so it's a lot of upsets. San Francisco lost, I believe, two key players, Debo, and they got McCaffrey. I hope they come back. San Francisco's a tough team out. They should win the next game. If they don't, you already know. Kittle is good sometimes, but that quarterback's got to show something. But San Francisco is who they are. But the NFL is normal as usual. Now you know who's who. Now Philly, they have a weak O line right now. I mean, Lane Johnson hurt his ankle during past Sunday, right? And Jalen threw 3 interceptions. Not bad. I mean, he's going to be your traditional quarterbacks now. Now he's a typical quarterback that throws interceptions, but not a whole lot. But if he keeps pace what he's done to wins. Now, I disagree with Cam saying they would have been 5-1. I disagree with that. No, as long as they got Jalen Hurts in that offense and he knows who to throw it to, Eagles should be good. They have a decent schedule in the beginning, but they should win the next couple of games if they get Lane Johnson, those guys back. Their O-line is trash. They need to fix that. They got defense. Philadelphia's got defense. They just need to get their offense together, the offensive line, so they can protect those guys they got in receiving, and they're good. That's the thing was hurting Philly's that whole line. Once we get that shit straightened out, we good. I mean, the second teams is good. I mean, we're 5-1. It's not bad. And Dallas is 4-2. Dallas had to win that game. Now the Commanders is mediocre. I don't trust the Commanders. That's Magic teams. NFL's tough, man. You're in a tough division. The NFC East is still better than the rest. Now NFC West is sometime. They ain't always good. But the 49ers always make that division look easy. It'll be San Francisco or Seattle, them two right there. Now, the Rams, they did it a couple of years back. They won a Super Bowl. I believe, was it 2020 or something like that? Or 2020? I believe it was 2022. Yeah, 2022. The Rams is just trash. They ain't going to be the same. And the Cardinals will be trash, too. They used to be the St. Louis Cardinals. I remember them growing up. Then they called themselves the Arizona Cardinals, because the baseball team had to be called that, and then the football team went to Arizona. Interesting, right? Detroit's good, 5-1. Detroit's pretty good. This is their year, NFC North. Now, the Packers and the Vikings and Bears, we already know they're garbage. NFC North is a weak division, but the Detroit's taking advantage of it. Now, we know the Buccaneers is 3-2. We know the Falcons is 3-3. And, that NFC South is a toss-up. I don't know who's going to come out of that. Tampa Bay looks mediocre, but they ain't going to win no wild card. I'm just saying. But AFC, what people like to talk about is the Chiefs. I still got the Dolphins upsetting the Chiefs in this Super Bowl on the side of the AFC. I would say in the playoffs, they'll upset the Chiefs. The Chiefs is good. They got offense, but Tyreek Hill, he's hard to stop. I'm sorry. And Tua, we'll see how they do well in the playoffs. They might lose them first. We don't know. But if they do good and beat the Chiefs, that's going to be a game. I would like to see Miami and Kansas City go at it. But I don't know because Baltimore's good. Baltimore may upset these teams. They 4-2 right now in the AFC North. Now, the North is tricky. So you got two teams that's 3-2, by the way. Steelers and the Browns. Bengals, sometimes they 3-3. The AFC North is a toss-up. So anytime Baltimore has a lead, it's going to be tougher. AFC South is another toss-up because everybody's 3-3. The two is the Colts and the Texans. Tennessee's 2-4. You know how they are. It's Titans for you. Jacksonville, when they get it, it's just tough, man. It's a lot of good contenders out there. But that's the NFL, though. You know, I talked a little bit about them much further. But I know China Fox is talking about DDG. He got this mermaid girl pregnant. That lame ass dude. I remember him in 2017. He used to be like a semi little entertainer. I used to watch his vlogs and he was coming on video. I wasn't subscribed to the nigga. This nigga was a nobody. But he's a clown though on YouTube. A lot of these clowns that got 1 million, they used to have lesser subscribers before they got 1 million. They did all those pranks and get views, and over the years, YouTube done fell off ever since then. YouTube's been downhill for years. I try to tell y'all that. It's always been this way. Because YouTube never has sufficient content creators. You know what I'm saying? It's not us. It's them that fucked up the game for us. I'm trying to tell you, I've been on this shit for years. I'm going to tell y'all about me. I've watched these content creators channels grow, and I wasn't subscribed to. They the suckers in real life. And they always get dissed by, if they're in rapping or whatever, they always get smacked up. It happens all the time. That's why a lot of people use the word YouTube nigga loosely. They're talking about the DDG types. They're not talking about the red pill spaces, these fake red pill spaces, by the way, because they nothing but blue pill space. Bitch ass nigga ain't really doing nothing about themselves. They ain't talking about real shit, but being hoes. But that's what they're about. So I hate when they use the word red pill community. To me, there's no such thing as a red pill community. I'm going to do a vlog stream on that and just throw shots at you niggas because y'all been blue pill bitch ass niggas. Nobody listens to y'all. Hell, I'm in the battle rap community laughing at y'all ass, and y'all wouldn't even last in any community. Nori called Zip's section the filthy section, right? They always call them the dirty section. Well, actually, Nori said it best. Yes, it is the filthy section. And they get filthy with their content. But it's entertainment. That's more entertainment than the so-called manosphere. Right? These sucker ass niggas ain't about that. They pussies in real life. Like, we already know these communities ain't gonna last, but I got away from that shit, thank goodness, because there's you can use this to talk about your content exploits to see what's up. But there's a lot of suckers on the internet, bro. Like, they get mauled out here, because ever since that war started, everybody has its on high alert. They're scared now. Wasteland culture is coming. It's coming early. But you got to understand, that's the way we in. But the NBA, Gilbert Arenas and Dreamers Pro, let me talk about this for a minute. Man, he's getting bodied by Dreamers Pro. He ain't nothing but an analyst that does sports. He's not a basketball player. He's not an expert of that, but he's expert of the guys he knows watching. Preseason's been fun. It's just preseason. I don't care for it, but the regular season is jumping. But the NBA is going to be back, man, sooner than you think. Because preseason's about over. Because regular season's about to be over. I forget what day that I mentioned. I think I mentioned this shit. This thing won't let me. Fuck. Nose be blotching up. All right, there we go. In my scroll at. Give it to me. All right. Okay, October 24th. When it gets on the 24th, that's when the regular season starts. Okay. That's when regular season starts. Not on the 20th, but on the 24th. That's when it starts. The Lakers versus Nuggets should be a good game. And then following that day, that night, Eastern time, 7:30. I would say 4:30 Pacific, I believe. Yeah, 4:30 Pacific. 7:30 Eastern over here. But the Warriors and Suns, that's 7 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. I mean, no, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Right. So that's the first two games is the Lakers and Nuggets, Suns and Warriors. Those are the big games of the start of the season. Then the next is the rest of the games like Hawks, Hornets, Wizards, Pacers. All these are going to be on the 25th. So it's officially started. You see all the teams, and then you see some of the teams On the 26th as well, Lakers and Suns and 76ers and Bucks. And the rest of the 27, you see everybody else, the Jazz, Kings, and, you know, it just goes to show you where people are. You know what I mean? The NBA is, there's reports and everything, and I think the NBA is in a different place. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I admire. I just don't fuck with these lame niggas on here like that. I just keep my shit and just keep it pushing. I just keep it simple. What's going on? He said the Bucks going to win the South. They may. He said Nuggets go back to back. Okay, yeah, I believe so too. Yeah, the Niners give me a headache. Yeah, they give everybody a headache. Yeah, they get on my nerves too. I don't care for their ass seat. I'm an Eagles guy all day, every day. But my Eagles, they just gonna have to get their old line fixed, and they'll be solid. But I'll say this: sports is in an interesting take right now because what's going on overseas, it affects everything. It affects the money, the dollar, and the people up top. And I said this like 2 years ago. Something's gonna happen over there sooner or later because there's a lot of things going on. Because at the time I was in these sorry small spaces when we was confounded with the pandemic. All that has a connection to what the elections was going on. So, but that's just what it is. What's she doing? Looking at Instagram. Okay. Good afternoon. And she go live. Okay. Oh dang, I didn't mean to go out like that. Let me see something real quick. But he said, he said Jalen Hurts looking good. No, that's just Jalen Hurts. I mean, I give him at least probably another couple of games. I will say this next game, he's good, but that old line is hurting him right now. But I think the interceptions that he's getting is whatever. Shouts out to Two Raw. He said he could score 100 points. Man, I ain't gonna watch that right away. I'll watch it later. Gilbert's getting bodied by Dreamers Pro, man. Shouts out to Dreamers Pro, man. Like he's got a good channel, and I know he's got the clips and everything. I follow those guys in the sports. I follow Yahoo Sports and get information with the latest trades and what's going on, and those channels. But Basketball Fest, congrats on this kid, man. He said it was an 8-pounder. Salute to him. And I know he's chilling. He got 26 videos. They knocked his channel out, and he had like a lot of subscribers. And shouts out to him though. It was 2.0, and they had to knock him off because he was saying some stuff about LeBron, man. Like they didn't want that smoke. Yeah, Dreamers Pro is something else. But it is what it is. Yeah, somebody passed me in subscription, but like I said, I don't care because I got a lot of haters. She does reactions. That's how you get your views and subscribers, but ain't talking about a damn thing. But yeah, they try to say they don't stand. Yeah, he don't say, yeah, I ain't gonna mention Esau. Yeah, fuck Esau. You already know what it is. But anyways, it just goes to show you that the thinking series is going to be what it is. But sports is as height as what it used to be. But I think what I want to talk about today is just like it's a lot going on. But then Kevin Porter Jr. he got certain charges dropped, but he also got certain things in mind. But I know people are not going to listen, but they'll listen on the playback. Because independent thinking series is just an hour. It ain't like a big deal. You know what I mean? Because if I did it, whatever. But you gotta understand something. That's the stuff that we in here for. So when we make our adjustments, we just go in here and just lay down the foundation. So, I got my I think I got my microphone that y'all normally see and hear from the Sunday Madness, but I decided to go with that, but it's in suspended air, so I had to adjust it a little bit and just start talking to y'all. And that's what I'm gonna go with. But that's just how I'm gonna look at it. That's how I'm gonna look at it. But you got people thinking they know everything, about this website. This website is hypocritical, man. Like, they're in dire straits. You see what's going on. You see the economy. I be seeing ads all the time. And like I said, just prepare. But let me make this announcement. Rest in peace to Brother Dawood. I know people don't fuck with him. He's part of the 7139 collective. I saw a couple of videos of people from they post them from last year. I didn't know he died last year. I said, damn. And he just went on. They say he died in his house. I think it was hospice, but he was I think he'll be 70 next year, but he's around my dad's age. He was born in 54. It's about 60 something. I said, damn, he ain't make it to 70. If he was alive right now, he'd be 69. Man, that's fucked up. But he had a lot of haters in New York. I do know that. I used to see his shit from 2012. I say from probably 2015, because 2012, when he had those old videos from 07 and all that shit, he had a lot of videos from 2007 and prior and his old shit. It was all over on 2012, because 2012, he was everywhere. Even 2013, they kept knocking his shit down, but he had every video. I used to watch him religiously in 2012, and I used to watch him in 2013 a little bit until they took some of that shit down. He was something else, man. I used to watch him a lot. Him, and I think Bobby Hemming was okay, but I ain't gonna get into what happened to him, but you already know. But Dawood, man, he was a beast. See, everybody's gonna remember that Seville shit, but I remember them other videos he did without the yelling and screaming. He was good. He just got tired of niggas, man, and I don't blame him. Poor righteous teachers, right? But he told the truth. I always want people to donate, and they did, and there's people that donate, but then you got niggas just want to hate on him. And that's the shit that you're gonna see. And that's the part that I didn't like. But he's the one that started the conscious community. Someone said in the comment section. In some aspects, it was him and a collection of a lot of people. Him and Dale Jones, all of them started the conscious community. They had the knowledge. They had the secret society knowledge. They had all types of knowledge. He broke down certain things that I didn't know and go in depth that certain people own certain things. And I got the term, shouts out to him. He got the term feds wearing niggas. I got that from him. I was listening to him saying that, talking about these Moorish niggas. I was on that type of time when this channel was created. I was on that type of time. But see, you got to remember, when I lost the channel and then had this channel around that same year, I needed someone to get my spirits up. And that was it. That 2012 kind of saved me. That year itself saved me. That's why this channel maintained what it is today. It's just, if it wasn't for certain teachings, it was it. I done said what I said in those 3 years that I came here. And then after that, I'll say I was on YouTube prior, before I always tell that story. I was trying to transition into that, but I always had that anti-government mindset. Everybody was on that until they folded in 2012. CIA came in and smashed that shit. But now you know what's going on, but now you're looking at this war and it's dividing everybody up once again. Election year is going to be crazy. They're going to talk about this for a while, because I told you it's going to rule the whole month. That's why we're not going to speak on it here in the chat or in the platform. It's just, it's nothing to talk about. It's stuff that I said for so many years. And I used to debate people about this in the workplace too, that things over there is getting worse. Even in the colleges I was in, the Emory universities, I was debating them, Edomites over there, which I would call Jews or whatever, or Jesuits or whatever they want to be called. Those people, I bodied them. I had a channel like this. I didn't tell them nothing about YouTube. Nothing. Even when I stopped doing content in 2014, in 2015, I had that absence and it stretched from during the pandemic period. I didn't think I was going to do content again. No, I was going to be on YouTube and just let it slide and not do a live stream. Not do a live stream. You know what I'm saying? I would have just kept it simple. I would have did none of this. If I didn't have the spirit, do a live stream and do the microphones and all that, I wouldn't have cared. I did pre-recorded videos and just kept it at that. But that was it. You know what I'm saying? But that was it. I kept it simple. That's the whole point of me doing this stuff long term. You know what I'm saying? But that's the stuff that I've seen in a while. But things change. I have a mind of my own and maintain these streams, and we do what we do. But but that A-Verb, man, like he's cooking chess right now in the battle rap. Let's talk about that. Even though we talked about sports a little bit, and we'll go right back to it. Chess has a problem throwing up. I've been watching battle rap for years on YouTube. Watched his career. He started when he was in high school. He was a kid, man, in high school, like 15, whatever, right? But he always choking. I don't know, him and Jack Boy, he has the lupus thing. He has seizures. They need to stop doing drugs, man. That's why they have all these problems. The vomiting, the throwing up, puking everywhere. Chess need to get his stomach fixed, man. Get that surgery or something. They can treat that. Nowadays, they got pills for that, or treat that. Get that surgery, man. Do what you need to do. You got all that money. Where you spend it on drugs and shit? That's y'all's damn problem. You niggas always have fucked up elements. Y'all niggas need to give up that battle rap career, and if you ain't doing music, what's the point you doing it for? It's just crazy. That just goes to show you that people going to be who they are on the net, and especially online. And yeah, I said the net, same thing, but on the industry of battle rap. So battle rap is in disarray right now. I know everybody don't like K-Shine right now, and of course URL and all that. The hate is real, but the crowd is just dumb as y'all niggas, man. It ain't changed. That's why people stop fucking with it. But it's gonna get to a point you're just gonna have to look at it from a angle for. You know what I'm saying? But this Telegram is just got all types of hoes on here, bro. They using it too. Like, this kind of replaced Tumblr for me. I'm sorry, it replaced Tumblr for me. I done found something replaced it. Hell, Telegram is where it's at. You get to see all the shit that you fuck a Reddit. Fuck a Reddit. Because and I don't care who passed me in subscribers. I mean, like, you think I give a shit? I can leave and this shit can grow. And that's practical, by the way. I just don't beg and be on panels no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you got bitch ass niggas in the community. But if I try somewhere else in another community, my shit will grow. It's that simple. It ain't me. It's the people on here. They used to rock with me during the pandemic. If we had another one, they'll be listening to me once again. I'll say something totally different. I told you, I don't care about people's feelings on here because they shit ain't gonna work. My shit's gonna work. When I do a vlog stream, yeah, I do get views. I just got haters, and that's a good thing. But y'all not subscribing, but that's fine. If you don't subscribe, I don't expect you to. I don't need that little weak ass promotion that y'all be telling me. Don't insult me. Ain't got time for that. You'll be knocked off on the channel, bro. Like, the last person that get upset when I say shit, they get emotional. And see, this generation is so pathetic. I don't even fuck with y'all like that on the net. My generation was decent, that can handle jokes, and we threw back and we held our own. So I don't fuck with half of this younger generation. I fuck with some that got enough sense and we can have a cordial conversation. But the rest of you, fuck you. And the rest of you, some of my generation, fuck you too. That goes for any platform that y'all on. I don't fuck with y'all like that because y'all not really about it. It's no shot at y'all in the chat, but I'm just saying, people that always want to talk shit about me behind my back or whoever, fuck them niggas. I stand on that. I don't care who likes this stream. I said it. If they want to do somebody, they're going to get their ass beat. That's a fact. And I promise you that. I'm not soft off here either. But, you know, I ain't saying I'm hard on the internet, but I'm just saying you niggas don't try me, bro. I ain't one of these people, bro. Because you niggas ain't got no content to speak on me because I done did the work. Unlike these niggas, they just wanted you to leech off of you and all that stuff. No, nigga, y'all had y'all time. Y'all need to move on. If I drop the link and then, you know, it's cool, but I don't do that no more because niggas hate. They gonna hate regardless. But I get used to the hate now because I pre-record. I don't drop links no more. Like I got to the point I gotta focus on me, what I'm doing, and let this shit grow and try to experiment. Because if you drop links, people always want to talk shit and just want to argue. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. That goofy shit. Go over there with that. If I want some entertainment, I go listen to Zip with the Drip, man. Like he used to be cooking these people that be telling on people that used to do some bad shit and then got caught up. Have you noticed something? A lot of people say snitches don't get murdered. They do. Tell that to Alpo. Tell that to Alpo and all them guys. What happened to him? He kept effing around and then what happened? They blew his brains out. I told you, stop doing that shit, bro. This ain't the drug era. This ain't the 80s. This is 21st century. This is 2023 going on 2024. You cannot do that in this era. These people are soft in this era. They wouldn't have made it in the early 2000s. They would have made it to the fucking 90s. They wouldn't have made it. They'd have been decimated. You know how bad it is to start off YouTube at 19 years old like I did? Lost a channel the same year when I created this channel and I didn't want to at the time. I would have said fuck it all years ago, but I chose not to. And I said, you know what? Let me do this content. And it grew. And it's stuck here. So I was meant to help certain people. And I did. I did that part. And I did it in the workplace. So again, man, it's just like niggas want to try people, bro. Like, cut it out, man. She said, I don't care if you wash them. Girl, you just want some days. Stop it. Ain't nobody going to see. We're going to talk about these hoes on the internet. I'm going to leave Instagram whores and hoes alone. I'm going to tell you why. Because they got it. You know, Facebook, let them talk their shit. Because they so emotional on there. I don't know who's worse. Twitter, which they would say X. I don't even call it X. X is sexual, by the way. I'm just gonna call it Twitter because that's what it's called to me. I don't want to say it's Twitter, even though they call it X now, but it's still Twitter. Elon can't fool nobody. He was making a joke about it. What it is, what's the average that everybody's looking at? Everybody wants to call it corn. I'm gonna say the word pornography. I don't care. That's what's on. That's what's on Twitter. I'm sorry. That's where it's at. You want to see some stars, the adult stars on there? Go to Twitter. I'm sorry, Twitter, Instagram don't count because it's fake. Because Instagram is about BS right now. You know, Instagram is gonna fall off. Facebook ain't gonna make it, but I know Twitter's gonna make it. They try to say Elon's shit stock's going down. They're saying that because they hate Twitter, but in reality, he's gonna make it better than ever. You know, if you ever get monetized and do the jokes and what else they do on it besides the adult star shit. You got that on there. You got comedy. You ain't really got much but the news data. The news data. That news data they be talking about, what's going on over there. If you hear it on Twitter, don't listen to them people on Twitter. But I'm just saying, just look at the landscape of Twitter. That is a information doxing hub. Do not be surprised if people get exposed on Twitter like that. Because it happens if you're in those groups. Now, them spaces is what's saving it. They try to do what YouTube did in the pandemic days. I see what Elon is doing. See, he's trying to compete with YouTube like that, but Twitter's not going to be big as YouTube. It's a social network site. A lot of people call it a media. It's not a media. Never be a media. Now, you can call YouTube a social media because that's what it was talking about. It wasn't talking about Twitter because it's not a media. Now, they try to say Instagram is a social media account. No, it's a social network. I view it as a social network with pictures. Still, you're networking through pictures, not no media. Yeah, you doing Instagram lives. Yeah, you could call it it's a semi-social media, but I don't think it's a real social media. The real social media you can really is, I hate to say, is YouTube. YouTube got them all beat. They got the instruments of a social media, not Instagram. Instagram is So bullshit. You can live stream not as much and don't live at all, but you can live a long time till your battery goes down. That's Instagram. That's Facebook. But they can't compete with YouTube. But what's competing with YouTube is TikTok with the shorts. But if TikTok has long form content like YouTube, that's the end of YouTube. That's the end of Google, actually. But Google is not going to let YouTube die like that. What's saving YouTube is pre-records, shorts. Shorts does kill your channel. A lot of people try to say it don't, but it does kill your channel. You have to be entertained all the time. You get views and you get subscribers, but they don't come to your live streams. That's what kills your channel. So you got to be careful like that if you just strictly do live streams like I do. But if I did shorts, people watch me. But it depends on who you are, too, when you get these numbers, they say. They say F the numbers. Yeah, it's true. You can say that, but no, you need the numbers. I'm going to say F the numbers just to say because this site ain't going nowhere. It's not that much platform out there to choose from. YouTube made it hard for everybody. So that's why people need to create another site. We say what we want as adults and don't have to pay for shit. I can deal with that and then put some content over there instead of this, because YouTube in the future ain't gonna be, it's gonna end up like worse than MySpace, but it's gonna lose its value and everybody's gonna go somewhere else. That's what's gonna happen. YouTube will be here, but it's too big to fail because of Google. If Google sells it to a billionaire like a Elon Musk type, he's gonna improve certain features and divide the content up the way it is. And that's a great thing because YouTube was a good outlet for the years of 05 from 2012. That's it. Those are the best years. The best years is really 07 and 2009. Even though Google tampered with stuff, that was the best years. Now, the early years of YouTube, 05 from 07 was great. 2007 was the best year. If you was on YouTube in 2007 when I was 19, you get to see everything. YouTube was where it was at. It wasn't called what it was called now. It actually made these sites hearable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the microphones then. I wasn't no content creator until that same year I started using copyrighted content. Got away with it for a year and got viral with that Gumby video. That was me. I had to change my content somewhere around 2010. I think it was, yeah, I had that since 2010. And I changed around the same year. Yeah. In 2011, I was trying to do the Hebrew thing. That big mistake. That's what cost me my first channel. It was watching my ass too. But when I made this channel, man, I'm here. And that channel, boy, do I miss the channel? Absolutely. I missed it a little bit because I like the music stuff that I had on it. I don't really miss that channel as much. I was hurt when YouTube did that. At first I was young then, I was in my own ignorance and try to do, and I said, I didn't know what I was going to do. But in my mind, I said, no, I got to do it for the people, the younger people that's going to come behind me. That's the reason why I did it. And I did it because in a way I said, no, they need to hear this knowledge. I've been saying this shit for years. Let me put it out there. And that's exactly what I did. Even when I did it for 3 years straight on this early half of this channel, the other half, I left it 5 to 6 years. And then when the pandemic hit, I was going to come back in 2020. If I would have came back 2020, I would have did the gear thing. I would have did the microphone thing. I would have had every fucking thing that same year. That same fucking year. But then the next year, I did all that in 1 year. Now I improved since after that year, have fallouts with certain individuals. And then bam, this year has been good to me because I don't have to worry about doing a whole lot of live streams and panel talking and shit like that. That shit exploded with me. But that goes to show you that a lot of people was fake the whole time. They had their own motives. And I respect that. Let them do them. It's no hate over here. I just don't fuck with them. Off this shit. That's how that's going to be. It's up when I see certain individuals, but I'm not going to mention their names because they're irrelevant. So they're not going to do nothing. So I'm not going to do nothing to them. So it's like we just going to dead it and that's it. But after that, I just don't fuck with them like that. No favors. If they want to ask for something, we're just going to keep it cordial. She said the easy way to turn off. Girl, you just want some D, man. Stop it. This girl that I follow on Twitter, she's funny, but she just wants some attention. She wants some sexual attention. She just a lot of these. Shouts out to Toya for sharing that video with old boy. I don't fuck with him though. The girl was crying from TikTok. That's pretty much normal for all of them. They all come from Twitter. They used to be on Tumblr. They all come from Twitter, and that's why they're on TikTok. Most of them that are plus size and big like that, or regular size or whatever, they ain't getting no man. With that, if they have standards, have that attitude, they're the problem. It's not you, fellas. It's always been this way. They just have to understand people ain't gonna fuck with you like that. It's gonna have to understand that people are gonna look at you crazy anyway. People gonna look at you crazy anyway. That's just a fact that the matter is. It's just like I don't understand why people do what they do. It's just like I don't get why people get angry online about strangers like that. They claim they hate strangers, but shit, you love these strangers. I hate when people use the word stranger. It lost its meaning a long time ago. It lost its meaning a long time ago. Talking all this goofy shit. Like, cut it out, bro. Say you just don't like a motherfucker, you know, and then we'll be on our merry way. That's what I want to see. I'm tired of all this fake shit, man. And then you wonder why y'all get destroyed online when we see you. We don't take y'all serious. It's just crazy. But I told y'all I'm gonna leave the Instagram hoes alone because they are who they are. They at least stay consistent. One thing, and let me tell you something about them. They hate Twitter too. Most of them that the models that you don't see on there, they do not like Twitter. They don't like Elon Musk. They said F him. Yeah, Instagram is where it's at. For them, it's designed for them anyway. That's why Instagram will always be a platform for everybody. But I don't like Facebook. That's the thing about it. And Instagram is no better. So just be careful on Instagram. They want you on threads and shit. That's the thing about Instagram. I don't, I use it whenever. But you gotta understand that's the thing about people. But you gotta look at where we stand at today, because most people, I know people try to say, I'm gonna pass them up as subscribers. They don't mean nothing. I'm still here the longest. How long you gonna have your channel? And if your numbers you can lose those same subscribers, say you doing reactions, that shit can dry up. I've seen channels like hers and everybody else go like they have 1,000. Before she had 1,000, we helped build her channel. Now she's falling off. Yeah, she's getting subscribers now because these lame people. And when they find out what she really do, she ain't about that. It's a lot of fake people on here. It's no hate on her. I know she's for entertainment, but y'all gotta be mindful. Some people are fake on here for the hell of it, and they do it just to say, "Hey, this is where they at with it. This other platform's better than yours." They done seen that play before. Ain't nobody listening to that. Ain't nobody listening to that. But I'm telling you what I see all the time. Like people gonna do the same shit over and over again. And I understand people don't like what I'm saying is true, but I get my views based off people coming through and not hitting the chat. And I changed the category. I used to say nonprofit stuff. And I said, let me get away from that. That's why my channel is what it is. You could do that in category. And it works. They say, how is he in the algorithm? Change your category. They try to say it's the tags. It's what type of channel category you're in. If you go by your about me section, your chat, your category, that's what gets you. The algorithm fucks with your categories and your about me section. That's how your views go up. That's how that works. It's predicated to that. Even though I don't like that feature since they brought it in 2012, that's what killed YouTube. They made it about a CIA algorithm. So they can watch you. So be careful what you put on the net because they're gonna look at you crazy anyway. So the whole purpose of me being online, like on this particular platform, You got to talk how you want to talk, but I'm not gonna go extreme. Yeah, I went extreme a couple of times and restricted my stuff, and they say you can't say nothing as much, and the algorithm will pick it up. They say, who cares? It depends on what you say. And that's how you gotta look at it. Let's see something real quick because I'm over here multitasking and doing all this stuff and then talking to y'all, and it's just crazy at this point. And it's just like crazy at this point that people gonna do what they say they're gonna do. But you gotta look at the big picture. A lot of people just gonna get tired of this content creation and what you bring to the table. A lot of people doing it for money. That's cool, I understand that. But if you get monetized, yeah, they demonetize you for saying foul words. But YouTube has been that's that kitty shit. And that's the problem with YouTube. It lost its way. A lot of people say it, but no, YouTube been going this way because they got charges pending on them. They got more charges. They're getting sued every day. Y'all act like YouTube is not going to lose a lawsuit. They can, and they're not above the law. Everybody's tired of it, bro. Like I'm telling you, people are tired of it immediately because it's going to get to a point people are going to be like, I can't co-sign with this shit. Definitely ain't going to co-sign. I'm not either. It's going to fall off. But as you could tell, what's going on overseas, that's going to affect everybody's livelihood, especially them, the people that claim they care, but they care about themselves in the end of the day. So-called black people, y'all need to just stop asking for reparations, man. Reparations, that will never happen. As long as Esau in power, he's not going to give you reparations. A lot of people think we should get on. Stop talking about it. Like, first of all, you'll never get it because in the scriptures say, why would you need them anyway? Niggas need to stop talking about that. I understand. I used to think like that, getting reparations and stuff like that, but I don't think we're ever gonna get it. This is me personally. Just stop talking about it. Reparations is something that the so-called white man can't give you. He ain't got nothing. He's hoarding for himself. He ain't got no money for you niggas to thrive on. Shouts to the brother Dawood saying that, and he's right. He don't have that money. He even predicted all this. It's over. They can't do no ritual killings no more. That's why Hamas exists. All that stuff is coming. White man don't have the mindset to fight a guerrilla warfare. He don't have the mindset. He got destroyed in Vietnam based off that. And that's why Vietnam kicked our asses to this day. And that's why they in the countries illegally and they gonna do what they want to do. A lot of people get caught up on theater, on the media, and don't know shit about American history, politics, and the military. It's all fabricated lies what other people tell you. If you tell the truth, a lot of you dudes love being brainwashed by Freemasonry, and that's the problem. And once we see that shit, we have an issue with you. The ones that is on my side and know for the righteous truth. I know people going to dislike me. That's fine. I don't care like that on the internet. I really don't care about people like that. They just proving my point that most of y'all are fake. Y'all fake is a doornail. It just goes to show you how sorry people are. I don't get mad at like internet and this like that. Y'all niggas is the lamest on here, period. Y'all just come in here and get upset, argue about the opposite sex all the day, and y'all shit is trash, man. You think people gonna watch that shit? They ain't gonna watch that shit. And shouts out old boy for saying that. Yeah, you've been saying it for years. I've been saying it for years when I was in the workplace. That ain't real content. That's been played out since Sarge Willie P. Y'all stole that. But you niggas talking about the same shit from 2015, but you got it from, I'll say 2007. Y'all been talking about this shit since 2007 on YouTube. That shit's not gonna fly, bro. Not in this era. That shit dead. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't protected, well, they perpetuate shit like this. And then you got dudes like y'all complain. It's not content, bro. It'll never be content. Long as I've been on YouTube, they try to say that's content. That's not content. It will never be content. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't nobody give a fuck about them. Because the number shows it ain't content because they can delete that shit off YouTube. That's why you think Ramil's not coming back no more? Right? Ramil don't even talk about that no more. he over there in the underground. Salute to him anyway, but none of these niggas talking about that. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing to talk about. See, I can talk about this for hours and not get paid for it. Say what the fuck I want to say. I'm just selling information. Information is not free. You gotta purchase that shit. But you got people thinking it's for free. It's free on YouTube. Yeah, you can hear me listen. But if I had to donate anything, it ain't free. If you want the real juicy stuff. But that just goes to show you where we at. Say Wood Harris is 54. Interesting. He born in the 70s. Yeah, I knew he was that old. Yeah, Wood Harris played in a lot of stuff. I remember him from Remember the Titans and The Wire. Then he played with Michael B. Jordan. It's a lot. And she's a threat to the United States. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't buy that Iran talk threat. I don't. On shouts out to Turol for TV. He does political talk as well, but just be careful when you say about Iran. They say Iran's going to issue a threat. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'll see it because it's a lot of good videos on here. People be talking and shit like that because I know niggas is hating right now. So we're gonna look at all this stuff. There's a channel called 19XX. He did a good piece on St. Louis. I saw that, and he did a lot of good information on St. Louis. He summed it up where the stages are at now. That St. Louis with the gangs and the drill music now, and that's pretty much accurate. That's pretty much accurate what's going on. So you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna talk about that. Let me step away from like a minute, and I'll be back with y'all. I gotta go on mute, and I gotta see what's going on up. Yeah, someone gave me a like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I ain't gonna say get the likes so they just see. I'm one of those people. I don't tell you get the likes. So no, there's no need. You support it. You support it. But that's St. Louis. Yeah, y'all need to watch that from 19XX. He did a good job. A lot of people try to say he did something wrong. Yeah, he made a lot of say he's off on the history. I don't really care. Like who cares if they ended in the Missouri, it ended in Missouri. It's somebody want to argue about shit. All right, let me step away for like a minute or two. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I had a couple minutes. I had to do something, but just chill. But yeah, but a lot of times, when people get caught up on the stuff and the drama and stuff, that gets tainted out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at other platforms, people tripping. Let's talk about St. Louis. I saw his channel yesterday. His name is 19XX. Salute to him for the St. Louis semi documentary. He put that together. And I thought it was interesting what he said about St. Louis, man. Like he put a lot of perspectives in motion. And I thought it's pretty accurate what's going on now. The drill music scene has not died. It just shows to show you that a lot of cities are into it. She ain't showing a body like that. She ain't have a media. Everybody use threads. I don't like threads at all. I don't like threads at all. You got these hoes, bro. These hoes on the internet, bro. They got issues, bro. They just want the D and all this other stuff. Like, chill. Rhymes with pick. But you know how people sense it. They say, you can't even say that. I ain't trying to be monetized. Like, fuck out of here. This site is dying anyway. Yeah, expect me to say some shit. The fuck? It's like a girl be like, what the fuck? Everybody be clowning her about that, saying that. Said, what the fuck? She's got. He said the crack era killers and all that. He's got some interesting stuff, but it's just like it's supposed to show you. Worst day in rock and roll, new video. It's 2 weeks ago. Worst day in rock and roll. You got one with John Gotti. Oh my God. I'll have to check him out later. He's got some good stuff. I've subscribed. They issues a warning. Okay. Yeah, there's some videos I need to watch. I'm gonna watch Tickets, Two Raws, the rest of his videos. I'm gonna watch them. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. But this one is not short, so this is not a short stream. So I'm just waiting for the hour mark. It's gonna talk to y'all a couple more minutes, and I'm just like, get the sound. But yeah, 19XX has a documentary about St. Louis, and I thought it was very interesting because when I went to St. Louis at 10, it wasn't that bad. I probably been on the nice part. My dad took us where that arch was and things like that, but we didn't go to the hood part where there's two neighborhoods like north and south and city limits. That's some wild shit. Yeah, St. Louis was kind of rough then. Crime rate went up. But 98, I think the feds was cracking down around this time too, because 98 was something else. That's when the feds want to clean up everything. But then you get to see what's what. You know what I'm saying? You get to see what's what. But to look at the fact that people are still talking about these urban areas is astonishing to me because nobody talks about that stuff. They talk about the gang stuff. I remember gangland was popular around the years of the internet, like YouTube, learning information about street stuff and all that. That was popular in '07 until 2012. It was popular then. But over the years, when Nip was alive, it was something to talk about. You know, rappers talked about it. But when the podcast came, and then before the pandemic, everybody wanted to talk about their secrets. You see, they want to talk about it now, but don't want to explain that the stuff that's going on is just it's prevalent. But you see it now than ever and ever before. It's just like people just gonna be like, all right, we here now. But that's the stuff that they doing. So and that's how I look at it. But you see the big picture of where we're going. You know, that's just the stuff that you're gonna hear all the time. So and that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. And then you notice that's just how it is. But you know, and then that's how it looks. You see the drop off. See, I'm just talking to y'all a little bit, but then when I turn it up, it's like my volume. But see, that's how you know we're in tune with it. But then when I turn it up and when I get up close, it's not bad. But but that's how you got to be. But it's that tunnel and that connection. You just go turn it to the max. They say you're clipping, but you're not. It's just it's a certain way. The microphone is super quiet, blocks out all sound, right? But you gotta have a mic like that. Stream and do what you do, and that's how you look at the thing. So, but yeah, you just got people just get caught up, man. They get caught up big time on the way. So, you know how that goes. Yeah, I was in. It's 3 o'clock. You know how it goes. It is what it is. Talk to y'all a couple more minutes. I'll say about like minute and 15. So, it's a little thing going on. So, but that's the whole picture of it. But then again, people talk about the street stuff all the time on YouTube for years and years, and people just get caught up. Why is it a channel talk about the despairs of not just prison in the streets? And yeah, they talk about the prison, but in depth the sadness and speak on the real truth, what really goes on. But they're not going to because they're cowards. They're programmed to be cowards. They're a little derelict and dumb. And that goes for both sexes, but usually it's male dominated when you talk about prison. It's crazy. But you get to see this in real time on certain situations like that. But you have to remember, YouTube at the time was like the Wild West, probably I'll say from '06 to 2012. That was the year. The cutoff was after 2012. And now you look at it now, it's a bunch of BS. That soft core nonsense that what you got today. That's why you got different platforms out lasting it. It's just the mainstream media ruined it, and it's like a medium now. That's what YouTube is basically. Nobody's going to compete with it, but there's no medium for this to go off the rails, and YouTube will just be another site that you can rarely post now. And it's going to get dry. The day of YouTube is dry. It's dry now for creation. But good luck for the people behind me because you're going to need it. This site is going to be hella rocky. I'm still going to do pre-recorded videos, but, shouts out to people that came through. Tampa, salute to you. APTV and the people that was watching, salute to you. This is the Independent Thinking Series. We speak our mind, speak the truth, what's going on around the world, current events, you name it, different topics, different things. That's why I call it the embrace of being an independent thinker. That's the whole concept. Yes, this is the 32nd edition. We'll come with it the Tuesday, not next week, but the week after Tuesday. That Tuesday, we'll come with the 33rd edition. And the 33rd edition is going to be very interesting. We're going to talk about the same concepts of sports and a little bit of current events and a little bit of politics sprinkled in there. But you would understand that we're geared towards that. So it's going to be around till the next spring of next year. And then I'm going to end it that year. And y'all can enjoy the series. So with that, until next time, shalom to the people of Israel and the Gentiles. Shalom to y'all as well. Until next time, and I'm signing off and I'm out.